Today, I want to talk about what is defensiveness in a relationship, and we're going to give 7 examples of what defensiveness can look like. One of the first ones that we can go to right away is that if we're in a relationship, an intimate relationship, and we immediately start making excuses because the criticism is coming in from our partner, then this is definitely a sign of being defensive. And some of the things that we can consider are that our partner is simply trying to give us constructive criticism sometimes, unless they are going overboard or just have an agenda or they are trying to attack you. That is a different story. But if it is constructive criticism and you immediately start to make excuses, then this is certainly a sign of defensiveness. A second one that we can consider in this topic is we start to justify our behavior. Well, I am this way because of this, and this. And this is also an indication of being defensive because our minds automatically shift and they want to simply justify. A third thing that we can consider is that we start to bring things up from the past. When our partner is trying to tell us, hey, look, you have a problem, I think, in this area that I think you need to improve on. It's coming across constructively. But then, you switch and you start bringing things from the past that they have done wrong, and now this is a projection, as they say. It's a redirect, trying to get the negativity off of you and shift it to them. So making excuses, justifying your behavior, bringing up past things. A fourth thing that we can consider is that you're telling your partner they shouldn't feel the way they do. Now, this is an important one because, again, it goes back to the projection. And it's really coming down to the characteristic. We have empathy? Can we put ourselves in their shoes? Because they are trying to express something to you in the relationship that they are feeling, and sometimes we cannot understand, or why do you feel this way? I've been doing this and you have no right to be feeling that way. And so you can see there that projection comes across, and they start blaming their partner and making them feel guilty for their feelings. So this is an important one. Let us be careful with that one, because we never want to make our partner feel that we are not understanding them. So a fifth thing that we can find ourselves diving into is that we stop listening. So we totally shut out and we shut down, and we either walk away or sometimes just get up and leave, and it's just a total shutdown and we stop listening. This certainly is a sign of defensiveness, because without realizing it, whether that is, being mindful of it or not, we sometimes automatically just tune out and stop listening. A sure sign of being defensive. A sixth thing that we can consider is that we're trying to be in control of the conversation or relationship. And you may know what this looks like. Your partner are out having dinner or lunch, or maybe you're somewhere just having conversation, and then one little thing is triggered, and now you're trying to take control over the conversation. Your mechanisms kick in, you become defensive, and you're just completely trying to be superior, putting that person down, belittling them, and so on and so forth. And I think that we can get the picture. So keep in mind that if we are sometimes feeling that we are trying to be in control and we stop listening and don't care what our partner is saying, this is another certainty that we can be acting defensive. Now, the last one that I want to share, the seventh one, is that at times we let our emotions take over. In other words, all logic is out the window. Now we have activated that part of our nervous system that we're just, talking ugly. We have reacted, we have become frustrated, we're angry, we sometimes even can raise our voice. You get the picture in this one. So, letting our emotions take over and not using calmness or refraining and being patient, that certainly is also a sign of defensiveness. So in this video, we're just briefly trying to identify what this looks like in an intimate relationship. And you and I both know that we have experienced these things. And so these are 7 things that I hope that can help us in our intimate relationships, if we are in one, or in the family, or with friends, or in the workplace. And keep in mind that on the next video, we're going to go into actually trying to improve and take other avenues of how not to be defensive in our intimate relationships. Again, this is James with Surviving Ears. I hope that you are gaining some value from these videos that I am sharing with you. You can, again, subscribe to our Surviving Ears YouTube channel. We're also on Facebook, and you can like and comment on these videos if you would like to share the information that I believe that can be helpful for all of us in trying to live life more skillfully. Thank you.